Making It Real very much is a voice for people who either use services or who are interested in the development of adult social care. And that's great. That means that this is about producing, co-production. It's about producing things together. It's about having choice and control. I think that's a great opportunity for us to challenge, to ask questions, to really start to hold the council to account for what they're trying to do.
Well, I was a carer for a long time, and so I have a great deal of experience of what it's like to be on the receiving end of Shropshire Council service. And I take my hat off to Shropshire Council for inviting people like me to contribute to these groups. Well, I can use my experience as a carer to really act as a critical friend, to hold the council to account. The big change is that we're talking to a lot more people now. There's a lot more of the public involved in adult social care, and it really is becoming a co-production.
We've identified what we class the essential ingredients of adult social care, which have then informed training for frontline staff around customer care and working with customers. The Making It Real groups are open to anybody who has an interest in seeing services develop or change for the future.
I had a rough ride with different care agencies and different setups along the journey through discharges in hospitals and different things that had failed me in the system, and it was just something I felt passionate about in trying to change the health and social care system and give my input, because I felt I can't complain about it unless I can help change it. So when I heard about Making It Real board through the People to People system and volunteering with them, I thought I've got to stop complaining and actually get involved and actually make a change and help make a difference.
And I think the key there is that it's about getting people together who want to see transformation, want to see change and development, and are willing to contribute to that change and development.
I contribute by sitting on the board. As a service user, I can give an input from a service user's point of view, because when there's people sitting there that are carers and people on the council side of things, they don't actually know how it is on the ground. So I'm able to speak up and represent service users that actually use the service on a day-to-day basis.
We have advisory groups that meet in different areas across Shropshire. Those advisory groups feed up to Making It Real board, and then we make sure that the circle is completed and that we feed back to those groups.
The benefits myself of being part of the Making It Real board is that I feel self-worth and I feel that I can give something back. I'm unable to work, so I kind of see this as something that keeps me going, something that gives me a passion. It gives me a bit of value, kind of, it gives my voice. Although I've got a disability, when I come into the room, my disability is left at the door because everyone can see me for who I am. So it allowed me to feel I'm a person and not a disability, and that makes a massive difference to me and makes me feel a lot better about myself. As a board, we've started having more input on how things are going to change and how things are changing. And I'd like to hope coming into 2017, 2018, it's going to continue to improve. In the local account which we've just released and we've uploaded onto the Shropshire Choices website, I've had an input in getting that sorted and input information into that to make sure it's suitable for an everyday reader and make sure it makes sense to the general public and it's not just to council-fied.
Very positive about Making It Real in the future. Now we're starting to develop some teeth. We've changed the nature of the way of working with the Making It Real board. No longer is it just about us asking questions and waiting for information. Now we're going to have services come to us and actually report to us.